Well, conditions here are unkind to say the least. Welcome everybody on a wet night. The rain is tumbling down here by the bucketful, and it is going to have a real impact on the important contest that lies ahead. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. Nicely shaped ball. He'd have done well to reach that. Getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. He can run onto that.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Sarr was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Castrovini. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Peter. It's his pace that's his main attribute, especially over those first few yards, where he just seems to glide away from defenders, gets himself into great positions, and likes to hit it hard and nice and early. That's a horrible combination for any defence that's trying to deal with him, I can tell you that.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Aubameyang, he's on it, can he get away? Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And here's the chance to counter. And it's made its way to him. And Keane! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Lewis. Searching pass he's played there. And the whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Both sides defensively robust up to now. And that has left him in a heap. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Aubameyang. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now he's got space here. That's an imaginative pass. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. That's going to go a long way. Dovbyk is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down there.
Now it's Dovbyk. Looking for options for move. Shapes to shoot! Well, that is commitment to the cause.
Changement pour Lille. Le numéro 19.
Lille with the corner.
Le
They're
numéro
first.
9. À leur place, le numéro 4. Le numéro 11. Changement.
Sarr plays it short. Crosses in it. He's got tall. Oh, it rattles the bar. That's a throw. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Lewis gets across to intercept that. Lewis making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, played through for the wide man. He has found the way through. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Pulka gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Sarr. And it's Guendouzi. The less said about that pass, the better.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Brobby. Talisca has it in a wide position. And it's Lewis Skelly. And that's that. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through.